All right, usually my thing that I use here, my application, gives me a countdown, but it didn't. So part two to this problem, we're on the last problem. It should be short here. What is the height of the object at the time of launch? So it's a question about figuring out what the height is, but it's happening at the time of launch. And within this problem here, again, if I refer back to this very poorly drawn example, the time of launch would be right here, and that happens at 0 seconds. So right when this thing starts moving, this object, whatever this object may be, that would be at 0 seconds. So if I take the number 0, almost like I did with this number 4 here, and I take that 0 and I plug it into the original function up here, I can go ahead and figure out what would be the height of the object at the time of the launch. And it ends up being the y-intercept in this spot. So I'm going to take 0, plug it in, very similar to what I did in the last problem that I talked about. Pardon my thinking there for a second. All right, so we have -5, and we'd multiply that to a 1, and multiply it to 0 minus 9 is -9. And it looks like at the time of launch, 0 seconds, -5 times 1 times -9 would be 45 meters as an answer here. So again, as a quick review, intercept form we really like because it gives us the x-intercepts. And sometimes when we do the application problems, the x-intercept doesn't make sense for the actual problem. We can always calculate the axis of symmetry if it's an intercept form problem. The spot right in between the two x-intercepts, the number between -1 and 9, could be our axis of symmetry. Also, we always have a formula to do that as well. We get the same answer regardless. Once I find that axis of symmetry, that would be my x value for the, in this case, maximum. I can take that number to plug it in and find the maximum height of the object. And then if we're talking about the time of launch or the starting point or when the business is opened or whatever the case may be, the starting location for us is that y-intercept. Our x value is 0 at that spot. And I can take 0 and plug it back in as well. Hopefully this helped out, and we'll be seeing you in a couple more videos here as we go along.